Well, we're back, and we just filmed a very hectic episode, and so we're all just kind of like unwinding in the workroom, basically. Yeah, it really seems like Grandma had a hard time fitting in the competition, and that's what saw her to get eliminated. I mean, hopefully that doesn't happen to me, and of course I'm not like 80 years old or anything.
Yeah, I tell you what though, with Mama Velveta Baggins, her going home, that was not a shock, dog. I mean, I could see that like a mile away. That was like day one DLC. Like, I don't care who you are. If you didn't know that Grandma Velveta was going home first episode, you were blind as a bat, dog. I don't know what to tell you. Blind as a bat. You need your eyes fixed. You need to get that shit corrected. Because we all knew that, like, out of all of us, like, she'd be the one going home. All of us smelled like freshly cut roses. Grandma Velveta smelled like freshly dead roses. Like, I'm just keeping it real, just telling it like it is.
Yeah, like Velveta really seemed like she wasn't a good fit for this challenge, so she went home. I mean, I don't think it was anything due to her age. She just misunderstood the assignment. I don't have anything against Velveta Baggins, but I mean, it's like what Terra Ryzen said. It was like day one DLC. You could see what was going to happen from a mile away. We all knew someone had to go home first, and she was the most busted out of all of us. I mean, come on, it was just obvious. Last night's challenge was very harrowing, though it wasn't nearly as harrowing as Velveta Baggins' design choices. Very harrowing. Very, very tragic. So what's everyone's opinion on the elimination? I'm just glad that none of us were sent home, because gosh, that would have sucked. Well, I mean, like, if I was in the top two, I probably would have sent one of these bitches home. I mean, that's a fact. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say that I wouldn't. I mean, it's just a fact. Yes, I'm not surprised. She's wasn't very fashion forward, and her time was going to come eventually. Like, not to be mean or anything, I just didn't really see any other outcome other than Velveta going home. Like, I was in the top two, Terra was in the top two, everyone else was just that much better. I mean, Baga was also in the bottom, but honestly, her look wasn't even as bad. And I just don't really think Velveta would have gone that far anyway. Well, I don't know about everyone else, but I'm going to de-drag and I'm going to forget about this grueling challenge because my pores really need it. So, like, I just want to put the first challenge behind me and just focus on, like, the new challenge. And we all kind of have an idea of what it's going to be, we just don't know the details. And we're supposed to be getting like a special message from Galaxia later, and that's gonna reveal everything. Hi girls! I'm just checking in to see how everyone's doing after last night's challenge. I know it was a bit of a doozy, but this is redemption, and it's my job to keep you all on your toes. So, to let you know, tonight's extra special challenge, which you were all forewarned about secretly, it's going to be none other than, drumroll please, the Snatch Game! That's right, each of you will be tasked with picking a celebrity and impersonating them for our Snatch Game. And the winner wins 1,000,000 internet points, which is refundable at Reddit, probably. Maybe. Possibly. Just pick a good celebrity and do a good job. Make us laugh. Because if we laugh, it means we like it. If we like it, it means we like you. And you're that much closer to winning. So be there or be square. So how's everyone feeling about Snatch Game? I know some of us weren't there for the initial Snatch Game challenge, but I'm curious to see what everyone's going to choose. I am rather stoic about it. I believe I will choose a very good representation of the Shakespearean community. Oh, I don't know who I should be. Maybe that bitch from Absolutely Fabulous. Everybody seems to like her. Or perhaps Sharon Osbourne. Oh my god. Snatch Game. I love Snatch Game. I didn't win it last time, but I did fairly well. I had so much fun with it, and it's going to be so interesting and fun seeing what the other girls are going to do, especially the ones who weren't there for it the last time. Oh no, Snatch Game. Oh, I didn't do that hot on Snatch Game. I need to really choose someone who's going to be funny and who resonates with the viewers, and that's going to hopefully keep me out of the bottom like last time. That's how I got sent home. Ugh. So Tara, who are you going to do for Snatch Game? I know you weren't around for it the last time, so have you put thought into it? Yeah, man, look, I was going to do like Leah Remini the first time, but this time I'm going to do someone different. Yeah, that's always maybe a good choice. I'm gonna do RuPaul. Oh, give me a hug, Brittany. That's RuPaul's fucking awesome, man. Like, if it weren't for RuPaul, we wouldn't have any of this shit. Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, you know, it is Morgan's Drag Race. Yeah, I mean, but everyone knows who RuPaul is. I mean, shit. If you don't know who RuPaul is, it's like you've been living under a fucking rock, you know? Yeah, when Icy said she was gonna portray RuPaul for Snatch Game, insert shade rattle here. I mean, I get that RuPaul doesn't own Morgan's Drag Race, but still, it's like, you know, you don't want to like cancel yourself before, you know, you've made it big. All I'm saying is, you know, keep it in your Rolodex, you know, your back pocket. I know these things. I've been canceled a lot. I'm an expert on it practically. So I don't think anyone's ever portrayed Ellen DeGeneres for Snatch Game, so that's who I'm going to be. And I think I'm going to be pretty good at it, because one time I was actually on the Ellen show, but I was in the audience. But you can see me because I'm sitting behind a lady with a Victorian hat that was like 3 feet tall, but I was there. And yeah, I'm going to totally capture Ellen's persona on the Snatch Game. Oh, and Queens, how forgetful of me. One last thing, before you get too comfortable with your character, I just want you to know that it's going to be Snatch Game, but with a twist. So just make sure you pick a standout character, make it good, and make us laugh. I'm still excited for Snatch Game, but like, what the hell is this twist all about? What's it going to be? Is it going to be Snatch Game at sea? Is it going to be like The Bachelorette? I have no clue. Yeah, it doesn't really matter to me what twists they throw my way. You know, I like twists. Twists are good. Twists can be a good thing, an opportunistic thing, and I'm an opportunist. And I came back in a twist ending. And so, yeah, I think this will definitely work in my advantage, I think. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our first ever edition of our Snatch Game with a Twist, the Snatchelor. And over here, these three lovely ladies are our Snatchlorettes, who will be competing for the affections of this man, our wonderful Snatchelor himself, the dashing James Stock. So, without further ado, I'll be asking these three lovely ladies some intimate questions, so then they can get themselves acquainted with our dashing Snatchelor. We'll see who wins. Whoever has the most chemistry with Mr. Stock, he'll choose, he'll announce who he meshes with, so to speak, and that person will be the winner of part 1 of the Snatchelor. So without further ado, let's ask some questions. Now, this young lady over here in the pink, what's your name, dear? If we could just get your name, Miss. Oh, hello, my name is Belle Delphine, and I'm a very, very prominent figure on YouTube. I've been banned several times for showing me tits on TV. And I actually started my very first hardcore porn movie. Oh, that's very, interesting. And over next to her, is that, oh my god, it's RuPaul. RuPaul, how are you doing? Oh, hello, dear. What was your name again? Oh, it's Glaxia. Glaxia, the first ever magical queen. Oh, yes, right. Yes, you see, I have so many girls on my show, and I'm running a million shows at once. It's so hard to keep up. How are you doing, hun? You look wonderful. Well, I just flew in from 6 a.m., and my arms are so tired. Oh, where's Michelle? I can't remember her name. Oh. And over here, oh, it's another RuPaul person. I believe this is Gia Gunn. How are you doing, Gia Gunn?
I'm doing really good, actually. Really very good. I'm wearing my Armani dress. And I got my hair all done. I'm wearing my Gucci glasses. And I'm just, I'm here to serve temper realness,
Wow, Gia, you sound like you are confident and you're ready to go. Okay, so these are 3 Snatchlorettes, and of course our Snatchelor James Stock is in the isolation room. He does not know who these 3 ladies are, but when it's time to ask and answer questions, he will hear your voices. So why don't we start off with Belle Delphine. Belle Delphine, here's a question, just a freebie question, so he can get to hear all of your voices. What do you like to do in your pastime when you have free time?
Well, I like to turn the camera on and film myself making bizarre faces that I appropriated from Japanese culture and anime.
Oh, that's very interesting. RuPaul, same question.
Well, Galaxia, when I'm not making millions off of my hit drag race show, I just like to go and frock it up on the main runway in a dress. I mean, I have so much money, I don't need to do shit.
Well, no one's gonna disagree with you there, RuPaul. Gia Gunn, same question. If Gia...
I'm sorry, absolutely. I was, feeling my oats for a minute. That's actually my answer, Galaxia. I like to feel my oats when I'm, not busy, which is never, because I'm fucking fabulous. I go out there, I get them gigs all the time,
Wow, Gia, that's amazing. Okay, let's go over to our Snatchelor and ask him some questions. Well, James, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, if you don't mind?
Well, my name's James Stock, and I'm a professional spy, and I'm 32 years young, and I'm also a model on the side, and I have a lot of money, and I'm just looking for a little sugar baby to take out on the night in the town, have a good time, all that.
Oh wow, sounds like whichever one of these lucky ladies wins is in for a really good time.
Yeah, I like to treat my ladies well, I like to spoil them.
Okay, so how about you give us your first question to the girls, and let's see what their answers are going to be. So what's your first question, Mr. Stock?
Okay, let's say if I was drinking tea on the balcony of my penthouse suite overlooking the ocean, and I saw one of you 3 drowning, what do you think the appropriate action should be for me to do? That's my question for the 3 of you.
Alright, well, let's ask the girls. Let's see what their responses are going to be. Belle Delphine, you're up to bat first. What's your response to that? You heard that question, right?
Yes, I heard the question, Galaxia, and I believe the appropriate response would probably be to whip it out and beat me while I play Skyrim topless.
Oh, that's very interesting. I'm guessing that you have some flotation devices. That's why you wouldn't drown, probably. Yes, I get it. It's a bad joke. Bad joke is bad. I don't need to receive hate mail on Twitter for it. RuPaul, how about you? Same question. What, if you could face us, please? What would your answer be, Miss RuPaul?
Oh, honestly. Well, I would probably take a sip of my hot scotch, and I would send him positive energy, and as I went back inside my penthouse, yeah, that's what I think I would probably do.
I see. So you wouldn't try to physically go in and remove the drowning victim?
Oh, darling, I have these nails
done just yesterday, and this hair? No, no, no. I'd be sending him positive energy, wishing him well, and all that. Absolutely. Alright, interesting, RuPaul. And lastly, but not leastly, let's go with Gia Gunn. Same question.
Well, you know, I just come fresh off that tilapia, that tilapia float, because I'm in here, the fresh tilapia. I don't jump guns. I am the boom boom gun, and I just think if you don't have your own flotation device, that you're probably SOL, mama. That's what I think. Absolutely.
Wow, that's interesting. Is that your final answer, Gia?
Absolutely.
Okay, well, let's go back to our Snatchelor. Alright, James, out of those 3 answers, which one resonated you with the most? Was it contestant A, contestant B, or contestant C? And as a little refresher, contestant A, I believe, insinuated some sexual innuendo while playing Skyrim. Contestant B said she would be sending positive vibes to the victim, and contestant C, I think, just assumed you should have a flotation device already, possibly on your person. So yeah, out of all 3 of those answers, which would you go with?
Well, I'd probably go with contestant B, because, I like positivity, I like positive vibes. I think she knows what she's talking about with that one. Yeah, I'm going to go with contestant B for that answer.
Alright, that's not a bad choice, actually. Alright, second question. What's your next question for these 3 lovely gals? We got, one more question after this?
Okay, alright, ladies, say it's our first date. Where would we go, and who would be paying for it, basically? Wait, no, that's a shitty question. I'm gonna get a new one, get a do-over. What's the most romantic spot that you can think of, basically? Yeah, that's my question. What's the most romantic spot that you can think of?
Alright, ladies, let's get some responses. Delphine, you're up again. First, what's your answer to that question? Most romantic spot?
Well, I would probably say the most romantic place for me would be under your bed as you're pounding away while I'm playing Dragon Age Origins, the dwarf origin, because dwarves are so bloody sexy with their hairy fucking feet. Did you see me just make my Agaho face just now? I make money off of that on YouTube. You should watch it. And then go to my OnlyFans, where you could probably see my knockers for $1 a month.
Thank you, Delphine. We'll go next to RuPaul. RuPaul, same question. What's your answer to that? Most romantic place?
Oh, honey. In my opinion, there is nothing more romantic than walking hand in hand down the aisle with your husband to the ranch and watch as those oil derricks just frack away. It's really a wonderful sight. Also, don't forget, no fucking H&M dresses.
Oh, that's interesting answer, RuPaul. Gia Gunn. Same question. What's the most romantic place you can think of?
Well, honey, I'm just feeling my oats, and I feel like the most romantic place is probably, Saks Fifth Avenue, or maybe any Gucci Prada store, or any place that isn't Walmart. It's probably really romantic, that's just how I feel. I don't jump guns, I am the fucking gun. Boom boom, bitch, that's how I feel, yeah.
Interesting answer, Gia Gunn. And you're playing on your phone now. Yeah, interesting. So we'll get back to our Snatchelor and see what he says. Okay, James, let's get your feedback on those answers. Let's recap again. Contestant number 1, again, presumes some sexually oriented
activity, contestant number 2 suggested a romantic walk down the ranch while watching some fracking going on. That's kind of fracked up, if you ask me. Contestant number 3 suggested going any high-end fashion place like Saks Fifth Avenue, etc. What's your choice on those answers there, James?
Well, actually, I think contestant C resonated with me on that one. I don't like Walmart at all, and I hate Shopko. I hate anything with a mart in it. So yeah, I'm gonna choose contestant C's answer on this one.
All right, I think that's actually a healthy choice on this one. So let's get your next question here, James. For your third and final question, it's going to be like the lightning round and sudden death, all that rolled into one. So, final question.
Okay, all right. So, say we're like walking down the runway, and like all our families are there throwing seeds and crying and all that. And, we could either be models on the catwalk, or it could be like a wedding, and like, just use your imagination, doesn't matter. What would your reaction be? Like, like, what kind of scene would you make? Because that's kind of important. I need to know that.
Interesting question, James. I'll relay that to our contestants. All right, Belle Delphine, I believe you heard the question. What's your answer?
Well, Galaxia, I just love to make a scene, particularly with my face and my mouth. Where I cross my eyes and I stick my tongue out. I can do that for only $5.99 a month on my OnlyFans. On Patreon as well. I got lots of my videos removed and demonetized on YouTube because I got a bit naughty with some of the things I was doing. But I love doing that face. I would do it again, but I already did it once for free on the last question.
Ah, I see. So, once again, your answer to a question is sexually charged. But you didn't mention video games this time, so I guess that's an improvement.
Oh, actually, I'd be playing Animal Crossing while doing that. Absolutely.
Hey, that's my line. Alright, so, on to RuPaul. Okay, Miss Supermodel of the World, RuPaul. I believe you heard the question, but I'll reiterate because you're playing with your phone. If you and our Snatchelor James were walking down the runway, be it a fashion model catwalk or the wedding runway, and family was all there, excited, yada yada, what would your reaction be?
Oh dear, if those cameras aren't rolling, it doesn't matter. I wouldn't do a damn thing. In fact, I would probably have Michelle walk the runway in my place.
Oh, that's a very interesting response, RuPaul. Okay. Final answer. I'm guessing we're going to move on to Gia Gunn. Gia Gunn, I believe you heard the question. What would you do on the runway? What would your reaction be? What kind of scene would you make?
Well, I probably wouldn't really be making a scene because I am the scene, mama. I just show up and it's just like that. Like, I can't control the rules of society, I don't jump guns, I am the boom boom gun. I show up, I feel my oats, it's as natural as water off a duck's back, I'm just there, and I am the scene, and just, people just can't help it, They'd probably stuff money down my cleavage.
Oh, I'm not really sure how to interpret that answer. I guess you'd probably get a lot of attention. Okay, interesting answer. Let's return back to our Snatchelor. Alright, our Snatchelor James. The moment of truth. Out of those 3 contestants, we are now going to ask you, because you still don't know who they are, you only know the sound of their voices and the answers they gave. Contestant C, Contestant B, or Contestant A. Who would you choose? James, the world is wanting to know.
Well, I feel like out of all the answers given, we hit 2 off, 2 for 2. and I feel like that's still pretty good. I would have preferred 3 for 3, but you know, I'm gonna go ahead and say contestant B. Yeah, I like everything she suggested. Yeah, don't make a scene at all. Don't do it if you don't have to. That's great. I send my understudies in all the time. It's great.
Wow. Okay, so it looks like you have chosen none other than Supermodel of the World, Miss RuPaul. Hello, James. Splendid to meet you. I hope you know that by pursuing me in a relationship that you'll be indebted to a 7-year contract with an NDA that expires never. Now, let's talk about first date. Where are we going and how much are you paying?
Wow, you're larger than life.
That better not be a fat joke. Okay, everyone, now it's time for our second half of the Snatchelor. Let's meet our 3 stunning contestants, who, of course, as usual, our Snatchelor cannot hear right now. So go ahead and introduce yourself. Contestant A.
Hi, my name's Ellen DeGeneres. You might recognize me from daytime TV. I have my own show, although I might not have one for much longer for creating a toxic atmosphere.
Oh no, that doesn't sound good at all. How'd that come about?
Yeah, I flick people's vaginas while screaming well at them.
Oh, yeah, that is pretty toxic, actually. Let's go to our next contestant. Okay, Miss Contestant B, if we could have your name, although I kind of have a guess who you are. Want to give us maybe just a little hint in case we're unsure?
Well, if I could turn back time, if I could find a way.
Oh my god, it's Iggy Azalea.
No, I'm Cher, bitch.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I can kind of see it. Alright, Cher. I was gonna actually guess Dr. Frankenfurter, but yeah, Cher, that's pretty close. And our third contestant, oh, I think I have a pretty good guess who she is. She looks very successful, very influential. I'm betting it's none other than Oprah! Now, Galaxia, if you look under your chair, you will find nothing. Oh, wow, nothing? Yes, because if you look in the mirror, you already have what it takes to be like me. Although not as rich as me. You should join my book club. We're right now reading Marquis de Sade. Oh, that sounds really, interesting. Now let's, meet our new Snatchelor. Hello, sir. Will you please, tell everyone your name so the contestants know, who they're trying to win over?
Yeah, my name's Don Lothario, and I'm regarded as Oasis Springs' oldest twink.
Oh, how old are you?
I'm 35 years young.
Oh, that is pretty young, pretty old to be a twink, I guess, but, whatever, doesn't really matter. So, 3 contestants, 3 lovely contestants are vying for your affection, Dawn, and, we're gonna have 3 questions that you get to ask, at the end of each little round, you get to pick one question that resonated with you. Then when all 3 questions are up, you pick the winner. Will it be contestant A, B, or C? We will find out soon. First off, what is your first question, Dawn? What are you going to ask our 3 lovely contestants?
Well, yeah, I like to work out a lot, and I need to know, if I'm going to go out with you, are you going to keep up? Are you going to work out with me, or is that going to be a problem?
Ellen, you heard the question? What's your response, Ellen? If maybe you could stop sending chain mails to your ex-employees.
Well, Galaxia, working out's never been a problem for me because most of my relationships haven't worked out. So I don't really have a problem with a guy working out. You know, I'm out and proud lesbian, have been since the 90s. I'd have no problem dancing with another man or watching him work out. So I think it would work out. Absolutely. What was the question?
Interesting answer, Ellen. We'll move on to our next contestant. Cher, same question.
Well, I believe that I would work out. I would work out all the time and blow my mind because I'm sickening, bitch. Ho ho.
Interesting. Okay, we'll go on to our last contestant. Okay, Miss Oprah Winfrey, same question. Well, you know, weight loss has been a struggle for me for a very long time. I would probably have Stedman work out in my stead. I'm so rich now, I don't really see the need to have to work out. But if our lovely Dawn wanted to work out, I would have zero objections to that. Oh, thank you, Oprah. That's a very interesting response. Okay, now we go back to Don Lothario and see what he thinks of these first round of answers. Oh, looks like he's already working out. So, Don, you heard contestants A, B, and C. What do you think? Which answers resonated with you the most?
Well, you know, I actually really fucking resonated with contestant number... Oh shit, I forgot the answers. Damn. Okay, the first one was like not working out. Second one was just singing. Okay, yeah, contestant C. Yeah, C, final answer.
Alright, interesting. Alright, good choice. Dawn, what is your second question to our three lovely contestants? They will not be revealed until you pick a winner, and then you will meet face to face. So go ahead and ask your second question. We'll have one more after this.
Okay, alright, so y'all know that I'm Oasis Springs' oldest twink. I need to know if that's going to be a problem for any of you ladies over there, because I like to hit Oasis Springs' hottest gay bar, you know, the Solar Lounge, because it's flaming up in there. Are any of you ladies going to be jealous? Because if you are, that's going to be a problem.
Alright, so let's ask our Snatchelettes and see what they think. Alright, Ellen, I assume you heard that question. What's your answer? Would you be jealous about our oldest twink from Oasis Springs going out at the gay bar?
No, actually I wouldn't be jealous at all. You know, as an out and proud gay woman, I surround myself with plenty of younger gay men. You know, I like to think of myself as a icon to the gay community, the gay male community, and I would actually support that. So I'd have zero problems with that. Especially if it's free drink night. I got a wristband.
Alright, good answer, Ellen. Let's move on to Cher. Right, legendary Cher, what is your answer to our twink going out every night? Would you be jealous? Would you be fine with it? What's your response?
Well, sometimes the girls just wanna have fun. Oh, they really wanna have fun.
Oh, another song. Interesting. And it's not even a Cher song. And you're having a moment. Okay. Alright, now we'll go back to our last contestant. Right, Miss Oprah Winfrey. What is your response to that question?
Well, Galaxia, I wouldn't have a problem with the elderly twink going out every night, because I myself am a twink. That is to say, I'm a twinkle in the eye of every broken relationship in America. And if I can't be there to help this middle-aged twink have a good time, then I can't be there for anyone. And that's my final answer.
Interesting answer, Oprah. Let's go back to our Snatchelor. Okay, Don Lothario. Those are your responses. Contestants A, B, and C. What do you think?
Well, you know, I think contestant A was on the money on that one. I think contestant B was kind of, not so much. Contestant C referred to me as an elder and middle-aged, and I'm not cool with that. So I'm going to go ahead and say contestant A for this one.
Alright. As you know, this is our last round, so you have one final question before determining a match. So, Don, go ahead and give us your last question.
Alright. So, I'm not exactly a made man, if you catch my drift. Basically, I don't have any fucking money. So whoever I end up getting with, you need to have a lot of money, because I have a very expensive lifestyle, and I got a lot of shit that I like to buy, and you've got to be okay with that, basically.
Alright, let's ask our 3 contestants and see what they think. Alright, Ellen, what's your answer to that question? Basically, the guy's saying he wants a sugar mama. Oh, yeah, I have no problem with that. You know, I've dealt with tons of undeserving entitled twinks. I had James Charles on my show once, so I know how it is. Yeah, absolutely, no problem. I have tons of money. Tons of lesbian money. No problem. Alright, good answer. Let's go to Cher. Alright, Miss Cher. Legendary Cher. What is your answer?
You got me, babe. Oh, I got you, babe. We got each other, babe. You got me, babe.
Okay, I'm not really sure if you're insinuating you're okay with that, or if you're not. You know, I'm just gonna go ahead and go back to Oprah. Okay, Oprah Winfrey. Final question. What's your answer? Well, Galaxia, I have dealt with a lot of undeserving entitled people back on my talk show in the 90s. And let me just say, it doesn't ever lead anywhere good. Now, my associate, Dr. Phil, would absolutely know what to do in a situation like that. Oh, is that your final answer, Oprah Winfrey? Yes, I believe so. Okay, let's go back to our Snatchelor. Alright, our Snatchelor Don Lothario. Those are your 3 contestants, 3 final answers. Which one of those resonated with you the most? Who is going to be the winner of your heart and make a match with you tonight? Contestant A, Contestant B, or Contestant C? And right now, if you need a refresher on the answers, go ahead and ask. I have a very sharp memory.
Yeah, go ahead, refresher, yeah.
So, Contestant A basically said she would be good to go, spends a lot of time with twinks, and has plenty of lesbian money, wouldn't mind taking you out. Contestant B just saying time after time, or you got me, babe, or whatever, I can't remember. It was off topic. Contestant C basically referred you to Dr. Phil.
Oh shit, man, I don't like Dr. Phil, he's whack. I don't care for any of the singing, sounds retro, vintage and shit, I don't like that. Alright, Contestant A again. Yeah, that's my final answer, my choice, Contestant A.
Wow, alright, Dawn and Contestant A, let's get you together. Hi, Ellen DeGeneres, famous lesbian, good to meet you.
Whoa, Ellen DeGeneres? You're my fucking match? I mean, I don't have a problem with it, but I mean, aren't you lesbian? Are you gay?
Well, I mean, you know, you don't have to be straight in order to have fun with men. That's my motto. And I have plenty of lesbian money, willing to spend it on a middle-aged twink such as yourself.
Hey, I ain't middle-aged. I'm only 35.
Yeah, well, either way, you know, and I think it's about time that we probably put our dance moves to the test, because I'm all out of koosh balls. Oh, isn't this great, Dawn? We're getting off to a great start.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I mean, you know. I mean,
also, I think koosh balls was Rosie O'Donnell's thing. But, you know, it's a lesbian thing in general. Well, alright, everybody. That does it for our first edition of the Snatchelor. I just want to let everyone know that you did a fantastic job, even though everyone might not have won. I'm sure everyone put their whole heart and soul into this little mini game. I want to let everyone know that also the main runway challenge for tonight is going to be Phoenix Reborn from the Ashes. So basically, this is your redemption time, and you're basically going to be reimagining yourself. You're literally going to be a Phoenix Reborn from Ashes. So if you need more hints, fiery birds, the color red, orange, flames, all of that. Drag it up. Make it look good, and keep us entertained. And I will see you on the runway. Hello, judges. Once again, beaming in from virtual reality land. Siobhan, you're looking radiant as always.
Hey, Galaxia, I'm just hanging in here, you know, lockdown, quarantine, all that. You know, rabbit rodent fever, it's just, you know, it's not fun. It's nothing to joke about. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that you look fan-fucking-tabulous tonight, Galaxia.
And Izzy, they certainly don't call you fabulous for nothing. How are you doing tonight?
Hi, Galaxia. I've just been sitting here like a turd the whole time. Yeah, I've actually turned purple like a prune, if you can believe it. At least my sunglasses are red, so, you know, don't ask why I wear them inside and at night. It's just a thing. You wouldn't get it.
Alright, so as we all know, our girls were tasked with taking part in our first ever edition of the Snatchelor. A nice little twist on the match game. And some of them did really well, and some of them not so well. And tonight's Maxi Challenge theme for the runway is Phoenix Reborn from the Ashes. I'm very confident that our girls are going to knock it out of the park. And so without further ado, let's do further and see how they all did. So bring out the girls. First up, it's Windenburg's very own Bag of Trash. It's a very interesting look so far. Interesting. You know, to be positive, I really like the shoes. I like the shoes. Up next from Delso Valley, it's Extra. Oh my god. Extra, extra. Read all about it. Look at this queen. I think this is possibly the best look I have ever seen Extra in both Season 1 and Redemption so far. This is an amazing look. I love it. All of it. Up next from Strangerville, it's Fortuna Cookie. Oh, look at this. Black and red all over. I'm not quite getting Phoenix from Ashes with this look, but she's happy with it, and I like the top. Maybe not for this look, for this challenge, but I like the top. Up next, Willow Creek's very own Icy. Well, I don't know what the rest of you judges think, but Icy Red and Glimmer. Red and Sparkles. That didn't come out right. I see red and sparkles. Yes, sparkles. Everywhere. Please don't tear me a new asshole. This is my first gig as head judge. Wow, Icy. A vision in red. Next from Magnolia Promenade, it's Jacqueline Queen. Va va voom, look at her. Ravishing in red, oh yes, I think so. But also, Phoenix from the Ashes. This is quite possibly one of the best Jacqueline Queen looks that we've seen. And last, but certainly not least, Strangerville's own Terra Rising. Oh, now look at her. This is a different new look for Miss Terra Rising. And she is definitely killing it with those shoes. Is Miss Terra Rising here to play? No, she's here to slay. Terra Rising. Thank you, ladies. You put on a very evocative performance and a illustrious runway. You may now retire to the Delusion Convince Yourself Lounge while we judges deliberate and pick a winner. Okay, judges. Let's discuss tops and bottoms. I kind of want to get the bottoms out of the way first, and I'm going to just spitball two names at you and see if they stick. Fortuna Cookie and Bag of Trash. Everyone else's was quite good, entertaining, even Terrorizing's overtly sexual act. It was in character as Belle Delphine, and it was kind of entertaining. Fortuna was just kind of phoning it in, and Bag of Trash, I have no fucking clue what she was doing. Judges, Siobhan, Izzy, what are your thoughts?
I agree that, like, I think the bottom two should reflect how they did on the challenges, and I agree Fortuna was okay, but she wasn't that great. Baga, absolutely, bottom two. I would also go and probably say Terrorizing, just make it a bottom three. Whether she gets picked or not by the winner, she wasn't doing it for me, in my opinion. So yeah, your picks for the bottom two, Baga Trash and I almost said Fiona Apple. Fortuna Cookie, I absolutely agree with that. I don't think anyone else was nearly as bad as those two. Put them both in there, shake it up, let's see who gets picked, get them out of here. That's what I think.
You know, I just had an epiphany. I think that Extra and I are the only ones that knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, girl, it's not really much of an epiphany, it's just a fact. we're winning, we're twinning besties. Besties who are winning.
There might not be enough room in here with all of the inflated egos about.
I feel that, definitely.
Like, shit, you know, I might actually be in the bottom because my performance wasn't that good. But, you know, I mean, fuck them hoes. Like, I think I did pretty good. You know, they might not have reacted the way I would have liked them to react, but, you know, that's how she would have acted. You know, I seen her videos. I hated them, but I seen them. I did research for science. Most of the other girls are over there conspiring and kikiing amongst themselves, and I am just respite in doing what I want to do. Am I worried about my placement in the coming challenge? Of course not. Although, am I concerned? Well, everyone would be concerned. I would be lying if I said I wasn't concerned, but I'm not frantic about it. I believe some of the other queens did far worse than I did, and I believe my portrayal of Miss Winfrey was on point, as the kids say these days, and regardless whether I win or not, I know I won't be in the bottom. This much I can assure everyone. Okay, with that out of the way, let's talk about our winners. We got, in my opinion, I think Icy, Jacqueline Queen, and Extra were the best. Personally, since we have a top two, I think that Extra and Icy were the ones who really knocked it out of the park on this one. What are your thoughts, judges? I would actually go so far as to say even Jacqueline Queen did really well. I mean, she didn't match up with her Snatchelor, but, you know, she was on point, she was in character, she was funny, she was smart, intelligent, and I think that she could really represent redemption and Morgan's Drag Race as a brand. I wouldn't complain if Icy won either. That's just my opinion. You know, I gotta go for my girls, you know.
As far as winner material goes, definitely Extra, definitely Icy. In fact, I think a double crowning tonight, I wouldn't be disappointed with that. I think that they're both fantastic queens, and I think that they deserve more recognition for their brands. So either Icy or Extra for me. Yeah, they're both sickening queens, and I think that they deserve it.
Alright, so we got all that worked out. Let's bring back our girls, our top two and our bottom two for tonight's episode. Alright, girls, Extra, Icy, congratulations, you are both the top two for tonight's challenge. I'm in the top two. I knew this moment would come eventually. This is my big redemption before ultimately winning. It's just what I feel in my heart of hearts. And I'm going to put out a show. I'm going to show these bitches what I can do. Which puts Fortuna Cookie and Bag of Trash in the bottom. Oh look, it's Snatch Game, and I'm in the bottom again. Oh, fuck. How does this happen? I was in the top 2 last time, and now this time, bam, just like that, I'm in the bottom too. Makes no sense. You'll both be lip-syncing for your fame in order to determine who is going to go home. The outcome will be determined by the winner of said lip-sync. That winner will give me a name, and with that name, I will send that person home. So, without further ado, good luck, and don't fuck it up. Okay, ladies, I have made my decision. Extra. Congratulations, you won this lip sync for your fame. So now, the question remains, which queen is going home tonight? Will it be Bag of Trash or Fortuna Cookie? The decision is yours. The fact that I'm in the top 2 this week, and the fact that I actually won the lip sync for your fame, isn't a coincidence, it's a fact. Hashtag be jealous. Hashtag better casting. Hashtag extra. Yeah. I'm gonna send it to extra. Not just a background character. I'm not a stock character, I'm an extra. And that's what I did. And the pay was worth it. You know, the people who paid to get me here, yeah, it was a good investment. Think extra. Oh, well gosh, Galaxia, out of the 2, I kind of like Bag of Trash's runway look, but yeah, she totally fucked up the challenge for the Snatchelor. And as a Gaby who grew up idolizing Cher, that's kind of unforgivable. So I'm gonna go ahead and just say Bag of Trash. She's got to go. Yeah, that's my final answer. Bag of Trash. Well, you've come kind of a long way, actually. We didn't really get to see much of you last time or this time. I'm hoping maybe in the future you'll make a comeback. Maybe on a Drag Race UK. I don't know. But the winning queen's decision is written in stone. So I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to sashay away.
Oh, bollocks. This entire bloody competition is rigged from the get-go. I'm not disappointed, I'm fucking livid! Ridiculous! I threw together this gorgeous fucking outfit, and I get sent home for it. What the hell was she thinking? Drag Race UK? Do I look like a fucking lemon who speaks whale? No, I'm just as perfectly impaired for the normal American Drag Race. And in fact, I choose to believe that I am a winner. Absolutely. Tonight, I might be leaving the challenge a loser, but I am leaving the runway as a winner. I don't expect any of you fucking Yanks to understand. It's a UK concept. In fact, Theresa May thought of it, and she's my #1 idol. I think. Possibly. I could be drunk. I'm not entirely sure. I might be pissed. Oh. Alright. With some of that negativity behind us now, let's move on to more positive things. Everybody, say ALF.
Alf?
ALF? Everybody say Nanu Nanu.
No, nanu.
Forget it, just play the music. God damn it.